All right. Hope everyone's having a good night. Can everyone hear me? I'm glad y'all are on because I didn't know. I was just trying to get things ready. I don't know why I'm so tired. Um, hey, Candy, LJ's Red Rose. Yeah, so much has been going on, and someone said something, and I looked, and there was like 3 or 4 videos, and I was like, okay, makes it easier. Let it pile up so I can, actually go live because I feel bad going live if there's only like 1 or 2 videos at like 10, 15 minutes. Besides last night. Last night I was like, I should have just went live, but I felt kind of crappy. So hopefully y'all are having a good night. She blocked me because whenever I wanted to like talk with y'all, I made another Instagram, like my Mama Bear Instagram, and that's the one that I was following her at. And that's the one that she blocked. She blocked me on Instagram on the Mama Bear. And then I went to my main account and I was like, I wasn't even following her on my main account. So I just started following. I think I'm following her. I don't ever get notifications though. So I don't know. Thankfully, y'all tell me. So I go check and then I'm like, oh, okay, she has videos. Um, who was it? I have not seen this person. Maybe they'll make it on the live. But they were saying how Leticia blocked them and then unblocked them. Like, why would she do that? That's so weird. Like, why would you block someone and then unblock them? Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So, really quick, I just wanted to go over her bench warrant, get that out of the way. Um, it's just pretty much like the other warrant, just, telling anyone. And again, it says him. They drive me crazy. Like they say, and bring him before the Benton County Circuit Court. Like her. Why have y'all not fixed this? Um, so it's just saying how, they are commanded to arrest Leticia and bring her before the Benton County Circuit Court to answer an information in that court against her for by order of the court for failure to appear by the defendant in Division 2 on July 25th, 2022, which was filing a false report with the law enforcement agency, Class D felony. Signed and approved. So, yeah, now she has her warrant out for failure to appear, which is kind of crazy because I thought they knew she was in the hospital. So I'm just so confused. I was wondering if they always just say him. Like it sounds such like ancient times. Bring him before me. Okay, so let me stop sharing that. I know I read it today and I was like, do they do this like just by legal terms? My head hurts. I hope she's not bitching and complaining too much. I was going to look at some of her dancing videos, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should wait until after I watch her regular videos because, I'll probably be in a worse mood after I watch her videos. So watch the dancing for later. I'm sorry, it still cracks me up. Yeah, it makes sense. It saves time and confusion. They could just like copy and paste, copy and paste. Okay. I think, let me see. Did I do this one? Yes, I did that one.
So it's still July 29th, 2022.
Y'all let me know if you cannot hear it or if you cannot see it.
Today is July 30th, 2022. I just went to Walmart and then went to go get myself breakfast. The breakfast that all Americans deserve.
Oh gosh.
Which is McDonald's, you know.
What?
A couple bean burritos, a hash brown, and sauce.
Yeah, I figured I would be mad. Thanks for the warning. Hopefully I can, put myself in a better mood. So they sell burrito. Was it like I don't know. I feel like she's straying away from the vegan lifestyle. It's like she's punishing herself, but she's hoping we would get mad at her. It's really weird. I know that's so fun. I hope she smoked. Yeah, it's like hey Trey, it's like she thinks I'm not going to eat vegan food anymore. I'm going to show them. Please do. Please eat you some good food. You'll probably be in a freaking better damn mood.
Sausage biscuit with some hot sauce like I used to eat when I was a kid, and then coffee. All the stuff that I wasn't eating for the last few years because I'd gone vegan and was trying to help share my story about how my weight loss and everything and my health and the benefits behind going plant-based. And I realize now in the 8th month of my pregnancy and the rejection from the world around me that there was no reason to try to strive for anything better than I was allotted at birth. And we ate McDonald's and all that trash food growing up, and I tried to avoid what I truly am, which is just trash. And I tried to better myself, and getting over 300 pounds and being on pharmaceuticals. And I recommend you just listen to whatever doctors say and whatever the commercials say and everything like.
I know, but I get tired of McDonald's, but that poor baby, he was probably so freaking excited. Like, hell yeah.
That because this, the fact that I tried to get things like this, to try to combat my issues with my mental health, I knew that it helped. I know that it's not going to be good for me to eat any of this trash food, but since I know that no one loves me and no one cares about me and no one cares about this.
See, exactly my point. I know I shouldn't eat this trash food, but since no one cares about me or my baby, yeah, just like, you taking a whole bunch of Tylenol PM and NyQuil. And that's bullcrap. She knows people care about that baby. She's jealous of it.
Baby that I'm just going to do for him like I was done, what was done for me. And, and they say that eating fast food, like, oh, it's not that expensive, why don't you just go eat that instead of, trying to get your fancy schmancy, whatever. This was $4. And if I would have had something else to eat along with it, I probably would have made a good $10 meal as opposed to I spend $10 on this meal. And it doesn't have any nutritional value to it. But that's okay. I realize now how worthless it was to even attempt to be something that I'm not. Those pretty girls, that's what they get. They get more. They get everything they ever wanted, and they have the resources to go off to school and become doctors and everything. And if they wanted to, but really they just sort of they're busy with their own looks a majority of the time. I'm busy with none of that. I have none of that. I have no actual value to me. I get that. I'm not smart. I'm not pretty. I'm not athletic. I'm not worth anything to anyone. And I realized that. And in not brushing my teeth for a week, not being able to comb my hair right now, not being able to shower and smelling like BO and everything. There's no point in me even trying. There's no point in me even.
It's so aggravating whenever she talks about like the pretty girls. And then she used to always talk about people not brushing their teeth or smelling. And how many times, I can't count how many times she's told us she has not brushed her damn teeth or hasn't taken a shower. You can do it. I've brushed my damn teeth with my fingers.
Attempting to be something that I'm not, which, I should have known better. I should have known that everybody had seen me that way. And regardless of my journey and losing that 80 pounds in 1 year being vegan, I don't care about the stomach upsets anymore. This is what I'm allotted. This is what I'm given. And that's what I'm going to do, is just have my 3 square meals of fast food a day. And it doesn't really matter what happens to this child, because nobody cared about it anyway. And that's the sad part, is that I was trying to hold on to my dignity to as best I could throughout this, after being raped, and even staying celibate for the entire pregnancy, essentially. There's no point in trying those things. There's no point in trying to be better than what you're given at birth. And we're all going to die anyway from something toxic or another. And I might as well just share with him what he's worth, which is nothing. Just like his father proved to me that I wasn't even worth a text message. So that was rough at first. I cried for many months, thinking that something would happen that would all around like fix the situation. But at this far along, there's nothing, absolutely nothing, that could fix the amount of trauma that I've sustained during this pregnancy, and how much he sustained inside of me during this pregnancy. So I realize now, looking, how stupid I looked going vegan, how stupid I looked, trying to better myself and in the fitness goals, and being away from the gyms. It was stupid of me.
That is, I mean, obviously I've been worried for the baby this whole time, but it really makes me nervous, because it's like, is he going to hurt in any way, or is he going to lack anything because of all the stress she put that baby under, or the lack of oxygen, or the attempt she has done? I just really hope and pray he comes out healthy, not addicted to anything, and nothing wrong with him.
To think that I could ever be one of you, one of the better off people. So, I hope everybody's having a really good day.
Him is Pandora.
Having a great day so far. It's approximately 7 a.m. Like I said, I really don't care anymore if this causes me irritation, and if it ends up, I flip out psychologically because of the animal products and the lack of nutrition. That's what they have allotted me in life, and that's all I can afford. So, as much as people try to just say, "Oh, why don't you just?" You're right. I was trying too hard to be something that I'm obviously not, and all of it. My psychologist said that I was smart enough to get a PhD, that I would be able to do that. I'm not smart enough for anything. I'm not. Like he said, I'm not smarter than that doorknob over there. I'm not smarter than anybody. Give me my coffee and my caffeine. Give me, the lack of nutrition with the eggs and high cholesterol and weight gain again. I don't care. It's none of my business what happens to this baby anymore. I'm just gonna party hardy as best I can. I don't really believe in drinking, but if I could, I would totally just get drunk at this point too, because it doesn't matter. This child's life never mattered. And they even tried to, give me an appointment to check his heart valves and everything. No one gives a shit about this kid. No one gives a shit about this kid. If anybody did, they would offer me a suitable home, and they wouldn't show
Oh my
me
gosh, that is so annoying. It's so annoying whenever she says no one cares about the baby, because she knows damn well that's the only reason why I even freaking stayed watching her was because of the baby. It's just a whole entitled freaking pity party. Oh, well, no, you don't love the baby. If you love the baby, then you would give me a place to stay. If you love the baby, if you were, cared about the baby, then you would do this for me. How does she become so entitled? I have no idea what she's going to do after she gives birth. I just hope and pray that baby is immediately taken out of her into a totally different room, clean them up, and then put into some loving arms. She can go back living in her car. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm sorry. I do kind of care, but it just makes me so mad how she's using this baby. That poor baby.
fucking homeless shelter, but that's all I've been allotted. So I had to realize that it's the trash that I've been offered in life. There's no reason
to strive for more than what you are, and that is just low income waste of space. So I'm going to enjoy my breakfast now. I hope everybody's having a really good day. I'm obviously not doing the very best, but that's okay. No one cares anyway. I've been reaching out for many months. I've been reaching out for years, since I was 12 in my first suicide attempt, and no one has ever listened to me, ever. And if I do try to talk, then all they do is just violate me and tell me that I'm making it up. So I don't care anymore. You're right. I made it up. I made up the rape. I made up everything. I made up my molestation. I made up everything. I'm worthless. I obviously should get some help, and be locked up forever, because that's all I do is lie, and 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 give people a bunch of nonsense because I feel like I'm better than, and you're right. You're absolutely right. Today is July 30th, 2022.
Leticia Collins Serban, negate
everything
I've
said
said in the past. You don't need to strive.
Yeah, whenever I first, not long after I started watching her and I seen her Facebook, you could tell there was someone you could tell. I don't know if they were family or if she was a friend, and I almost reached out to that person, but I was like, yeah, it's probably not going to go anywhere, so I didn't even bother.
For more, you don't need to educate yourself. You don't need to look into anything, because that's not healthy for us. Just listen to the government. Listen to the doctors and everything. Listen to the military men. And when they tell you you're worthless, you're worthless. So everyone have a good day. Bye bye. Today is July 30th, 2022. It is midday.
Her beginnings are so funny. It is midday. What was it? Yesterday she was like, it is still July 29th. Feeling exhausted by all the bullshit. July 30th, 2022. Yeah, it's so sad. She does use him as a cash cow, and it pisses me off. Dr. Carol. Y'all, Dr. Carol, wasn't that who she was talking about whenever she was like, he was telling me that he wouldn't be there, or he isn't using it. He was pretty much saying that she could go take a shower, which I'm pretty sure it was. I mean, we've already discussed that, where his office is his home. So he's like, yeah, you could come over to my house and take a shower. Of course. It's totally normal. It's not weird. I think Leticia and Dr. Carol should be committed together. Dr. Carroll definitely needs to take his license away. I'm surprised he's not scared and just hasn't really seen her, but he's kind of loco, so. I know, Candy. I was thinking the same exact thing. Even though I understand where her mom's coming from, even though I can't stand Leticia, just think of it as, you know what? She's my daughter. She's pregnant. What is it bothering me? Let me just put her stuff at the end of the driveway. That's that. That's what I was wondering too. What if he was the dad? Could y'all imagine? Oh my gosh, that would be something else. Did she talk to him on the Instagram videos?
On July 30th, 2022. I'm exhausted. I slept over all right, but I was woken, like I was awake every few hours anyway. I haven't been sleeping well regardless. That's why I look like shit. I'm very disappointed in like my mother, and I've always been really disappointed in how immature she's been. What she does is she'll write messages and she'll send them to whomever is most relevant in my life at that time, like my therapist right now, instead of discussing her own issues and the fact that she allowed us to get abused and the way that she just sort of negated to step in ever, the way that her temperament was sitting on the couch the entire time during my brother's assault. Normal for her. That's normal for her. So she's in denial of her own faults, and she sends like messages, paragraphs of things.
Look, I think her mom did pretty good handling that damn day. I would have lost my damn cool. I probably would have yanked their asses away from each other. I mean, you could tell she was trying to keep her composure. Like, how are you gonna say I'm so disappointed in my mom? Yeah, I'm sure she's a little disappointed with you two right now. I've tried to message her mom. I think it's her mom's account, and she's never opened it or read it. Dr. Carroll told her about the messages from her mom. Her mom texted Dr. Carroll, and Dr. Carroll told Leticia. What a pot stirrer. Dr. Carroll, stop. Are you kidding me? Wow. Dude, that's fucked up. That old man, he's such a pot stirrer drama king. That's ridiculous. I wish I could hear how he approached that to her. Like, how? He never seems to this is ridiculous. Hopefully people aren't going to him.
To my psychologist, clarifying why I'm in the wrong and she's in the right. And she sent him a video link of some edited video of our content where we were speaking. And I thought that was really hilarious because it just shows her character and shows how immature she truly is. And she said to him, read the comments in the bottom. Now, my mother is a drama queen. She seeks out dramas as much as she possibly can. And my other siblings know this. They just don't state anything to her because they feel like it would damage the situation by calling her out and forcing her to be accountable for her actions. So everybody's just sort of tried to shut up about these issues and didn't want to convey how toxic she is in her behaviors because they still loved her as being the mother. And that is just really distorted. I even when Dr. Carroll had mentioned right in front of her, you have a dysfunctional family, Gail, and she just sort of was in denial of that. I've already disclosed to her numerous times that it's not me that's the issue. It's the way that she reacts and abuses me constantly. The fact that she even clarified to Dr. Carroll that, because he gave me a phone call today. We spoke for nearly an hour and a half, I believe, trying to discuss. He didn't realize that when he deemed me with multiple personality, he was watching videos of what other people had remixed, and that it was other people speaking, and he thought that it was me conveying a completely different voice, and that I was the one pulling apart our sessions and doing these weird hate slander videos toward my life story. And I had to explain to him, no, all of my videos are just me discussing things, or I capture my reality on video to convey as it is. And that's why he even said, man, your life could be a movie one day because of the way that everyone perceives it and everything. And yeah, it's very toxic. I've had to be forced into these situations and relationships my entire life because my family never sought help. They abused me more for seeking help and trying to seek assistance outside of the family, because they didn't believe that speaking up and voicing your opinion to the authorities was ever going to make things right. And I realized that they were actually accurate about that, because when I went and sought help for the rape and when I sought help for the assault, they didn't bother to file anything against those perpetrators, but rather wanted to harass and abuse me more, because I also have spoken out against what one of the officers had done to me with forcing me into giving him fellatio in my home. And also the fact that they didn't file properly when my ex-husband's family physically assaulted me. So, and they took me away in cuffs instead of taking away the real people that had abused the situation and gotten physically violent.
Oh my gosh, it's the same stuff over and over again. I swear, if she says he left her there with 2 loaded guns, I'm going to lose my mind. Like, she goes somewhere and then it goes into a circle. And then it just, the spiral of the same story over and over again.
And I'm not the type to do so. So I feel like, I just don't understand the world around me. There's a lot of things that are so oddly insane that I can't even begin to describe how much I've been violated, how much nobody has respected my boundaries. Nobody has respected my rights as a human being, and even my constitutional rights in that way of me being able to clarify myself as a victim. Whereas like 4 years ago, I knew to shut up because every time I spoke out, I would get reprimanded. And here I am trying to do the same, presuming that my story will be relevant to someone one day, and it will be relevant to the child inside of me and also my daughter and whomever wants to partake in researching the actual facts.
Yeah, I agree, King Rose. She remembers too much. She repeats everything. She knows what she's doing. Hey, Krista.
The documented proof that I've been clarifying as well on camera with
Hey,
my affidavit and not just that, my doctor's records, educational and criminal records that don't actually completely add up properly to what is going on in my reality. That's why I have these videos, and on YouTube I'm not allowed to post at the moment, so that's why I'm just making these short excerpts so that I can disclose what's going on daily and what my mental state is, because it's very frail. I've been abused and harassed enough, and I feel like I should get a break, but who gets a break? No one really gets a break, and suffering inevitably will bring out the best in somebody or the worst in somebody. And I've done progressively better, aside from not being able to shower, now having to shower in like a bird in a sink, trying my very best, and I don't feel welcomed at all on this plane. And that's the sad part, is that I didn't really do anything wrong. I just disclosed what other people had done to me prior, and I'm still getting attacked and harassed as the actual victim. And they're playing these psychological mind games on me as if I'm trying to manipulate or sway anybody into perceiving something that is irrational or inaccurate or
just a blatant lie. I'm not trying to persuade anybody into that, because what I disclose is the truth and facts from my perspective, and I've been violated, and I'm forcibly impregnated. I've been forced into homelessness due to my family not caring, and my mother's just wanted to confine me so that her truths don't get exposed, and that's how it is, and it's how it's always been. I try to explain that to people, and I feel very sad. I had to explain to Dr. Carroll as well, because he thought the multiple personality was due to the other people speaking on the video. And I said, no, I haven't edited any of my content. All these people are actually committing copyright infringement,
and it's something I could inevitably sue for. And they still continue to make the...
Oh my gosh, no, you can't. Even though you strike 3 of my videos, you asshole. I'm just helping you get your story out there, but putting some truth to it. That's literally all I do. I don't add anything to her videos besides my thoughts and opinions. Like, what did she think was going to happen when she was going to come on here acting like a damn fool and then get pregnant and have an innocent baby? People could be doing a lot more. I'm nice to you. And even if, like, the videos are showing what you were saying and what you were doing.
The content, and YouTube doesn't take it down. I suppose any publicity is better than no publicity. And I know exactly that I speak very quickly, but I'm from the north. It's not that I'm on drugs or anything. I just am very competent compared to most, and that's why when I speak so eloquently.
Yeah, she striked, like, at one time, she striked like 2 or 3 of my videos. And it's so funny because one of them was the one where she was like, I don't know if she thought, I feel like I need to go watch it again. I don't know if she thought Jason was watching, but it was like her dancing, but we didn't know. I didn't know, but it ended up being almost like a striptease video, and it was pretty scary. I'm not going to lie. I was shook. I was shooketh. And yeah, and then like YouTube's like, you can email the creator and ask them. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not going to email her. She's not going to say anything. So that's why I don't, if y'all have noticed, I don't put her full name in my titles anymore. I don't know if it helps or not, but shit, I'm trying over here. I know, Trey, we got to come up with a good name. We got to come up with a strong, solid name. Then I feel like I'm going to have to like really go see him if I do. I don't know. I get so nervous about, I've never appealed anything. And it was talking about like all these documents I would have to send. So I didn't know if it was worth it. I might.
And articulately about these real life circumstances, and I've used so many of these words accurately that's why I'm able to manipulate them in a sentencing format to where people can understand and comprehend as best as they can. Some of them are so incompetent though that they can't understand. They go toward that negative, and since they can't engage with me
on my intellectual level due to my heightened vocabulary, that's where we can't make it. That's why
the father of this child, the same instance, he didn't comprehend what I was saying, and that's why he forced himself on me. So in the middle of the
Yeah, exactly, because you're so heightened. Yes, that's true.
night while I was sleeping, and I do feel like the dissociative disorder is on point. Just because I disassociate so often.
Y'all I've never heard her say this up until recently. Oh yeah, it's right on point. yeah, that diagnosis is right on point because I disassociate. Yeah, no. She's trying so hard. Like, how many freaking diagnoses are you going to give yourself? How many do you need? How many do you want? Why do you want to be a victim so bad?
Often, but I don't alter my personalities. That is not that I get angry. These are different emotions within the same person. It's not
other people involved. Although there are some spirits or whatever that I engage with that go in and out of my body, I can't denounce. Some odd things have happened with my life, and it's when I detach to the point of death and detach to the point of knowing that my
it's frail. Everything. Anyway, July 30th, 2020.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna appeal it. I'm just like, hopefully she just will leave me alone. Yeah, she thinks she says that people think she's Britain because the way that she talks, because she's so like intelligent and heightened. Okay, Where the Heart Is. I love that movie so freaking much. Maybe we should name the baby after that movie. Because whenever she was at Walmart at the gazebo, it reminded me of that movie. I'm like, go inside. Go live in Walmart. When Nova Lee, I love that name, Nova Lee. Mommy! What? Why are you yelling at me? Baby. Mom. Bye. Mom! What? My baby. Riley said a baby. Riley said you're a baby? Yeah. Well, you are too. I want baby my favorite. Okay. All right.
2022, Leticia Collins Servin. It is midday on July 30th.
Golly. Sorry, she had to come tattle. Yes, it definitely needs to come by something positive. Okay. Actually, I thought these were longer.
It's later in the day on July 30th, 2022. I spent
time for some real food with real nutrients.
Some time trying to relax in the park, laying out and everything. And then I got myself some
lunch, and I'm not sure why I ever thought that I was worth more than a value meal, but that's exactly what I'm worth. Nothing but trash food and everything. I don't know who I was to tell people that your life would get better if you just ate healthy and exercised. It doesn't get better, it gets a lot worse, because then they target you for trying to speak out against their systems, and that's stupid. It just, everything's contaminated, and might as well give this baby what he deserves, which is nothing but a whore of a mother,
worth $50 that day that was tossed on the table.
Oh my gosh, stop.
So,
golly. Don't even worry about it. Did she get fucking Burger King now? Golly. You are not going to end up with that sweet precious baby boy, so you don't even worry about it. He does not have to deal with you.
And then they won't upload my other video. They refuse to upload that, where it's actually articulate
and well worded for how terrible I feel. So I just figured might as well offer the child what it deserves, which is nothing but trash. I really don't know why I tried to heighten my standards for those couple years when I was traveling and everything, and wearing dresses that were nice, and I would find them on clearance for $15 or even a few dollars, and Then a bunch of them were stolen from me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I realize now that my worth is not any of those things at all. It's worth less than the people that have abused me, because I spoke out against them. So, and this is real nutrients. This is where you get your real protein and
that's where Americans get their protein.
Bitch, you're fucking American.
$5.
She's so stupid, I swear. She thinks she's so damn smart. Yeah, it's just, I can't. I'm gonna have to watch one of her dancing videos after this. There's like 10 or more people talking about her. What? He only watches if he has to. Yeah.
Well worth it.
Like, okay, I'm so confused, first of all. I mean, I thought she was like such a hardcore vegan, but then, well, whenever she was smoking, I think she was just high and she didn't care whenever she was eating that one sandwich in the hotel room. And now she's eating all this stuff, but I feel like she's doing it because she's just having a temper tantrum. Like, y'all aren't letting me do what I want. You're not helping me, so I'm not going to be vegan anymore. I'm just going to eat junk food. Okay. You're probably making him happy, so go for it. But where is she getting all this money from? Which actually I think she's met a couple of people so far in between this. Yeah, hopefully that shit scared him straight.
I don't know what I was thinking to think that I was worth more than them. I know I was trash.
Oh gosh.
I know I've always been trash.
No more vegan food for me. No more vegan food for this baby. That's not what he deserves. He deserves a dollar menu. It's all I can afford. I don't know what I was thinking to try to afford above my means or try to live above my means. Must be something wrong with me. I think that I'm more valuable than I actually am. I'm worth $50 or less. So are my children. Worthless. That's nice and sweet. I got root beer. Barks root beer. Artificially flavored. Because that's where the nutrients are. That's where the real money is. Make you feel good. Eat something. Okay. There's no reason to think I deserve any more than this. There's vegetables on here. Lettuce and tomato. There's a little avocado on this one.
West Junior Burger.
Southwest Junior Burger. Not gonna lie, it's cold, but I just got it.
Oh well.
Oh well,
It's not their
it's not
fault.
their fault.
It's my
It's my
fault.
fault.
Everything's always my fault. I
I
realize
realize
that
that
now.
now.
Candy, I think they were just checking, make sure the baby was okay and that his heartbeat was good. Which I'm glad they did. I wonder when the last time she had an ultrasound. Yeah, I don't know how Instagram works either. I mean, I don't think she's getting paid on Instagram. I don't know how you get paid on Instagram. I don't know the rules with that. Her eyes.
Trying to be anything else above what I've been allotted. It was the stupidest thing I've ever done. It's what got me raped and forced me to have this baby.
Oh my gosh.
Give
Give it up. No more being vegan. Who am I to tell people about health? I don't have a certificate. I don't have a doctorate. I'm just some fat bitch. I lost a bunch of weight and gained a bunch back because she got pregnant because she was being a fucking whore. Selling her body for $50. I don't know why I'm so stupid all the time. To think that I cared, like mattered to anybody ever. And I was trying to upload that video. And I don't want that shit out there. They want to stop me from actually giving you all the positive parts. It's always just the negative that gets out there first.
What?
That's why people are allowed to manipulate my content.
What the fuck? What positive have you brought to your channel? What the heck?
Get the fucking get paid to use my image, which is a copyright infringement. Who cares? It doesn't matter. None of the things that I know are actually true. Just like when you try to speak up to the officers, understand that you shouldn't tell the cops anything because they'll turn it back around on you. I told them about the assault, told them about shit when I was a kid. Instead of reprimanding the people that did it, they listened to them because they were very good at lying. And I always got in trouble. The same thing with this rape and everything. I don't know what I was thinking to think I was worth anything. I obviously wanted it. I obviously sought it out. And I obviously, wanted to have sex and didn't know it. And, it was my fault entirely. So, I'm so stupid. I really didn't realize. Like they told us in school to call the cops and stuff, but I didn't realize I wasn't worth that. My parents didn't pay enough in taxes. I'm not worth that treatment. Instead, they want to make sure I hurt more because I shouldn't be calling them anymore. I shouldn't be trying to seek them out to help me. It's nonsense. I'm not worth their time. I'm a value menu item and not worth any more than 25 cents, honestly, probably even less, a penny. So $50 or less, that's for sure. Today's July 30th, 2022. This makes me feel really good too because it tastes good. Yeah, it must be healthy. It must be really, really healthy for me. What day is it? July 30th, 2022. Leticia Collins serving. Everybody have a great weekend. Bye-bye. I'm living in my car with nothing now, so just so you know, and I haven't showered for days and brushed my teeth, and
Oh my gosh.
like feeling kind of weird. Who cares? I'm not worth anything. Not of anybody's. Nobody cares. Bye. It's later in the day on July 30th, 2022. I spent some time trying to relax in the park, laying out and everything.
It sounds like my dad, whenever I used to get in trouble, he'd be like, "What were you thinking?" I was like, "I don't know." He was like, because you weren't thinking. Like, okay. Yeah, she's disgusting. Was that the last video? Oh my gosh, every single video she's eating. She's eating. First she was eating McDonald's, and then she was eating Burger King, and now she's eating, what is this, Dairy Queen? What the fuck? How does she have all this money? Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for artificial foods. Yum yum. She is so ridiculous. Yeah. Hey, yeah, she's a scam artist. Like, you don't have enough money. Like, all the money you just showed us in these last 3 clips, you probably could have gotten a damn hotel room. And you could have showered in that dang hotel room too. Yeah, I guess you gotta have dessert. My gosh, I'm getting full just watching her. Haven't had a blizzard in forever.
July 30th, 2022. I can feel my stomach gurgling up because I'm not used to all this food. I went ahead and bought myself a blizzard because why not party for my birthday? I mean, I didn't get any type of celebration, so I figured I would just go ahead and have something delicious. Even though it's gonna make me sick later, doesn't matter. I'm sick. I'm sick in the mind. It doesn't matter. I'm worth nothing but trash and trash food. Because I'm an animal just like everybody else.
I can't forget that. I'm not worth anybody's time or effort or doing their jobs appropriately. This is real nutrition right here. I don't know why I refrained from eating this food for 2.5 years just to get knocked up by a rapist. I hate my life so much.
I do.
I really do.
Nobody ever sees it from my perspective.
Hey, Ashley. Yeah, she pretty much just summed it up. She hates her life. She's been eating McDonald's, and she ate herself some Burger King. She ain't vegan no more. At least not today. Now she's eating a blizzard from Dairy Queen.
Nobody wants to see the effort that I put into my life. My mom sent those deranged comments to my therapist and said, see, this is, Leticia's problems are all happening because you told her to be, talking about her issues. That's what, and I'm like, yeah, actually that's right. Because the more that I speak up, the more that the authorities hate me, the more that everyone hates me, the more that I bite the hand that feeds me, right?
Yeah, I guess she thinks it's just weird. It's like she, I guess, feels less than. So I think she's trying to make us feel bad that she's not eating her expensive vegan food. So she's like, I'm going to eat trash food because I'm a trashy person like everybody else. It's stupid. She's stupid.
I should have known better.
Nobody likes me. The law doesn't like people like me. I don't know what to do anymore. I thought that I was going to get my belongings back at the very least so I could start traveling. Instead, I'm scared and I'm still in Arkansas. Worried when they're going to snatch me up next, when they're going to abuse and assault me and place the cuffs so tight that I can barely swirl them around my wrists. That's what I get for telling them about the truth. If you just lie about things, you get away with a lot more. And people like you more because they lie too. Who cares if I get my clothes dirty? Who cares?
My life's already fucked up. It's not going to get any better.
I know whenever she looked down, I was like, oh crap, did she just get ice cream on her black shirt? That would be so aggravating because then it would get sticky. Girl, you need to go take a shower somewhere. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like showers, sometimes they just do wonders. And that's right. Like if surely she's gotten her money back from the other hotel. So go get a damn hotel. Sleep in a bed and shower. Brush your teeth.
I tried that for a couple of years, thinking I was going to make something of myself. My stomach is cramping.
You're probably shocking him with all that
It's just the
food.
nutrients absorbing into my system.
I swear. Yeah, I had a feeling she was just going to get worse and worse and worse because, I mean, if you think about it, like, even whenever you're pregnant, the further along you get, the more miserable you get and you're uncomfortable. You don't feel good. You're excited, but you're ready for the baby to come. You're uncomfortable. You can't sleep. You're hurting. And oh my gosh, I just can't imagine. I'm so scared. That's why I want her to have this baby like right now. Yes, exactly. Like, and it wouldn't, I don't know how far along she really is. I mean, she's at least 8 months, but I think she will have him soon. Whether if that means he's early or on time, I think it'll be soon. I pray it is soon. Yeah, she's making me nauseous with all the food she's eating. Like, can she just like go little bit by little bit? Like, does she have to shock him with it?
I don't know what I was thinking. You think that I was worth more? I just bought this because it's my birthday ice cream.
I don't deserve anything else. Spent so many years alone on my birthday. Thought one day it would get better. It never does. That's the message I sent the dude with the pregnancy test and told him Merry Christmas, because it was a few days before Christmas. I guess God didn't want me to spend the holiday alone. There's always this baby tagging along until he's gone. Only a few more weeks. If I can manage to make it that long. I'll be glad when it's over. I don't have to worry about him or the father anymore. I don't have to reach out or anything, and not really even caring who the actual father is of the two dudes. It's none of my business. It's the Lord's business. I left it to God the moment it happened. So, and apparently my version of God is inaccurate because everything falls apart anyway.
Okay, yeah. I just want to say you did not leave it up to God. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, it's just distorted, and there is no actual love in the world. So as much as I want to believe in a benevolent God, one that wants the best for us, sometimes
Yeah, that does make me kind of nervous. I mean, even though she does not deserve that baby, even though that baby needs to be far away from her because he's not safe around her, in the way that she's talked about him and treated him, she's still somehow, some way going to turn it around, and it's going to hurt her, him being taken away. It's sad, but at the same time, it's like, you knew what was going to happen. You said you didn't want him, and then the way you were talking about him, why would any know? But yeah, she may even, I don't know. She may get worse, and she may spring right back and work on her body and go cuddle session to cuddle session. Hopefully she'll get on freaking birth control. I wish they would just tie her damn tubes whenever she gives birth.
the best is suffering. Sometimes the best is death. So I figured might as well start doing what I do. Hopefully I'll contract COVID now from eating animal products again, and hopefully whatever, don't care anymore. Like the Pfizer shot my therapist got that numbed half his face. It happens. Who cares? I figured, if I have any adverse effects, then I could just pass it on to this thing.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that, her wearing her seatbelt. That would drive me insane. I would have to take my seat. How are you? And you're pregnant? How is it not bothering you? I don't know if she got demonetized, but I know she can't use her channel right now. Yeah, she's gonna spend whatever she can for her favor. Yes, she was monetized. She got money from YouTube. It's so crazy because I think it was like the last video that's on her YouTube. Like, there's like an ad right underneath the screen, the video part, and it was like the suicide prevention line. So YouTube knows it was talking about that. It's crazy. I don't know. I think she's starting to run out of fitness places to go. Yeah, I know. It's so crazy she's getting paid for this shit. At that poor baby's expense, too.
And who cares? Who cares? None of my business. I'm just obviously faking my life in that way of, faking that I'm worth more than I actually am. Totally not worth anything. Not even more than $50 for a good fucking. So, I don't know, I just lay there anyway, take in a couple minutes, that's it. So, yeah, I'm disgusting, just a fucking harlot. Today's July 30th, 2022. Leticia Collins serving. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'm going to be suffering even more. Like I try to explain to people, these videos are real. Like I literally...
Oh my gosh, I know. We literally know. I'm sure you'll get monetized soon, Trey. I just got monetized. I totally forgot about it. And then I got an email and I was like, finally. Finally. I got paid one time. She's got like more subscribers than me. I know she gets paid a hell of a lot more. I don't know if Instagram monetizes videos. If they do, I'm sure there's like a whole bunch of rules about it, and I don't think she's getting paid for them. I don't think she has enough like followers or hours or anything like that. You probably have everything because congratulations, because you got the 1,000. It's probably just the watch hours now. But it should show you. It should be all checked off. So if you're just waiting on the email, you're probably good. Oh my gosh, Candy. Oh, yeah. Okay, is this her last video? What are you doing? Go in your room. Okay, I'm going to come get her in a minute. I don't want you around this. And we're waiting. Oh, congratulations, Trey. Well, good job. Well, see, look, man, it took me forever. You got up there pretty quick. Trey's about to be monetized. Let me see. Is this the last video? Yeah, this is the last video. Damn blizzard. Two months? Okay, you don't have to brag. That's awesome. That's really good. It takes usually it takes a long time to get monetized. I don't think they will let her have. I swear, if I swear, I'm not even joking. If I fucking see her on YouTube or Instagram and she has that baby with her, I'm going to Arkansas. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I am taking a fucking road trip. There is no way they are able to let her have that baby. Portland, I think you should just do whatever you want to do on your channel and it'll come eventually, but just do whatever you want. I didn't create my channel to get monetized. I just was bored and I was like, literally just had my youngest baby and was up at all hours of the night and nursing her and up by myself. I'm sorry. I have to watch a couple of these videos to make me feel better. I'll leave it on a better note. Oh, really? You're in Arkansas part-time? Yes, let's rally up. Trey will meet us out there. Trigger warning. Yes, it does. The channel helps you. Yeah. Good night, Red Rose. I think she was smoking. It's probably why she was able to eat so much. Look at the way she rolls her hips. I've always wondered where she learned how to dance from. Oh my gosh. Look at all these same videos. Okay, I'm not looking at all these. All right, well, I guess I'm going to just end it at that. Portland, you found her I found her because my husband had an encounter with her professionally. Of course, there's a video of that. Really? How? What was that about? I think her hips lied too. Oh, Talia, where you been? Now I'm intrigued. Who's your husband? Oh, it's okay. You're going to have to watch the replay. I mean, you don't have to, but you should. I feel bad because it just ended. Oh, in January at the gym parking lot. He told her not to loiter. She was going to get him fired. He still has his job. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad he still has his job. Poblart. Oh, I love Poblart. Kevin James is the best. Every single night I watch Kevin James. Yes, I do watch Kevin James, but King of Queens. I just have to, because I've watched every single episode, so even if I just hear Doug and Carrie in the background, Poblart, my cop. All right, I guess I need to go to sleep. I need to go to church in the morning, and Maybe take the kids to the pool. Yeah, thankfully people know like she's crazy, so I mean that's good he still has his job. That would have been some bullshit. Yes. Come with me. She called him Bob Blart. What the hell? I love Kevin James. I would have been like, you know what? That's a compliment. Okay. I wouldn't be mad if I was married to Bob Blart. If I was married to Kevin James. Yeah, she's probably the talk of the town. And now her warrant is active. And so I'm really curious about the bondsmen. Like, they're probably going to find her before the cops even try to look for her. But like, I don't know how bondsmen are. Like, are they all kind of like Dog the Bounty Hunter, where they don't play and they're trying to get their damn money? Or is there some that like take forever to go find the person? I wish I would have seen that video. That would have been hilarious. Like, that's not an insult, man. Oh. Yeah, I know. Like, so what? She probably bonded out. What did she bond out? Was it just $250? And then her mom, did her mom go to the bondsman? Or is it too late? Or does her mom just have to like pay the money off? Because I know she was like threatening her mom, and she was like, and I'm not gonna go to court, and you're gonna go to jail. Her mom's like, no, I just have to fucking pay. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm too tired to look it up tonight. I'm gonna have to look it up tomorrow. They act like, I mean, I know $250 isn't like chump change, but it's also, my gosh, it's not. I don't know. They just, oh, it's just crazy. So she probably just has to pay it back, right? Yeah, because they were like sent the letter to the bondsman to be like, why should this not be? So I don't know. I'm confused. I hope she's somehow like, I wonder if she ever goes live on Instagram. Or is it just like an upload that she does? That would be nice to see. I mean, how convenient. Well, not really convenient because she actually turned her phone on. But whenever she got arrested with the first warrant, we were able to see that, which I'm glad, because obviously she tried to twist the story, and once we saw the video, it was definitely not what she was describing it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, I'm sure her no. I wasn't telling y'all, no, I was talking to my kids. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I wonder, like, her mom and her brother's probably like, we will help you find her because we ain't paying nothing. I know Leticia can smoke her weed and do whatever she wants, but she fucking barks on her brother and her mom, like, be nice. I try not to say their names, but whenever they get in trouble, I want to say their first and middle name so bad. Sometimes I'll just go straight to the middle name. All right, I'm gonna get off here, so I can gather my little cubs, put them in the bed. I'm so glad y'all were able to jump on tonight. So much easier watching her videos whenever I have y'all in my corner. That's my call. We're from Oregon. Okay. All right. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for coming on.